We're Tyler and Todd, and this is Charlie and Eddie. For the last 8 months, we've been living off-grid on a 10-acre piece of land in the Canadian wilderness. We brought you along every Sunday as we build this new life together, and today we're setting the groundwork for the next chapter, building our very own cabin in the woods. Come along.
I wanna run away with you. I don't really care where to. Just wanna be alone with you.
Good morning and welcome back to the vlog.
So today is going to be a very busy day. We've got some equipment coming, we've got gravel deliveries coming, we've got work that we need to be doing. There's just a lot of balls in the air that we're trying to juggle.
A lot of moving parts today. But before we get into today's video, while you're watching it, if you enjoy it, make sure you give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. It really does help us out.
And now that we're all acquainted and best friends, let's go over to the solar field and give you guys some updates.
Okay, let's go. So first things first on today's to-do list, we have an excavator coming later today because this solar field area that we've been working on clearing off, we need to grub off, I think is what it's called, all the stumps.
We're gonna take out the stumps. Like you can see these maples that we cut down are already starting to grow back, so they're gonna come and take the actual roots out, which is gonna be huge.
We are gonna be putting a 12 by 20 shed in here, and that's gonna act as not only our mounts for our solar panels, they're gonna sit on the roof because luckily this is exactly 180 degrees south, which is the perfect place to collect solar, but it's also gonna house all of our batteries, all of our systems.
It'll also serve as like a little workbench area and then give us some storage because we need that because eventually we're going to be building a small little off-grid house right in there.
It's in the backwoods. So we need to get to work before the excavator comes. We need to move all of the wood that we have laying around to dry.
So that's our first thing that we're gonna do.
We all fall down, we get banged up, but the scars show what we're made of. Don't you look back, lift your head up, shake the dust off.
How's this for a thumbnail?
Put her there, buddy. Good job.
Next, we are gonna get to work on the trail, which is over on this side of the solar field. It's just gonna be like a trail through the woods. We're not gonna gravel it or anything, maybe down the road, but right now we just need something to get the equipment and the materials and everything for the shed because we really did not plan out by putting our RV blocking the entire entrance. We didn't plan that very well.
So not only is it important to have this trail for when we get future wood deliveries for building, it's also really important because we are in Canada and it snows a lot here. So having some sort of a way to plow out our driveway and all of that is very important.
Right now we only got these and 2 shovels.
And 2 shovels, which is just not gonna cut it. So from right here, you can get a better idea of what we're talking about. So right here is the start of the driveway, and we've cut this path that will come in through here and then down to the solar field.
But we just gotta get rid of this one tree.
This is just too tight right here.
I'm gonna go get my chops.
Your chops, your chainsaw chops?
And I'll be right back.
Okay.
Breath in our lungs, beating in our hearts. Lift up your voice, you got something to say. It's a brand new day. It's a brand new day. It's a brand new day. It's a brand new day.
So while Todd is finishing up clearing the path so the excavator can get through and actually do the work on the solar field this afternoon, I'm gonna get started unpacking us up a lunch to go. We have to drive 30 minutes into the middle of the woods so we can collect these really big rocks that are gonna line the driveway that we're gonna build this afternoon. The reason we need those rocks is it supports the culvert that we're gonna install, so when you drive over it, all the gravel doesn't smush out to the side. It may not make a lot of sense right now, but I promise it'll make sense later. Anyway, I'm gonna get us a lunch packed up and we'll catch you at the quarry.
There's a secret through the thunder. There's a storm, but you're not going under. It's a brand new day. It's a brand new day. It's a brand new day. It's a brand new day.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's hard work.
It is hard work.
Who wants a peanut butter Kong? So while the boys are distracted with their treats, we want to say a huge thank you to the sponsor of today's video, Backcountry. Backcountry has a wide selection of clothing, equipment, and accessories for everything that you need for outdoor life. And the best part is it's all in one site, one shopping cart, one transaction. It comes in one box, maybe two, to your door. It depends on how big your order is. You're really selling it there. Trying. So not only is Backcountry one-stop shopping, it's also one activity shopping. So the gear that we're wearing, we use it whether we're going for a walk in the woods, a hike, whether we're lifting slate. It's really good quality gear, honestly. It's insulating, it's thermal, but you also don't sweat in it. There's nothing worse than wearing a jacket when you're trying to do work or you're just out exercising and you're sweating. So we really like their gear. Also, we picked up this Yeti cooler, super high end. We were really liking it. Yeah, it's really awesome. So if you want to know more, make sure you check out the link in the description box down below and make sure you use that promo code TylerTodd to save 15% off your first purchase. All right. We are gonna have a snack, gonna finish loading this slate, and we'll catch you back at the land. So we just got a call that the gravel is about 10 minutes away. Culvert coming in. So we're finalizing where we want the new trail to like end up on the driveway. We're gonna put this culvert in. We got a 10-foot culvert. You know, just casual, big trail. How was it? Good. You look so strong lifting that. It's PVC, so I'm not that strong. So we're getting 16 tons of gravel, which is a lot of gravel. The reason being is not only do we need gravel for this area to make the path for the solar field, but we also want to have a area for all of our van life, RV friends to come visit and have like a hookup and a nice spot for them to be able to visit. Hook up to electric. Just clarifying, we're not hooking up with people in their vans. I think that was obvious. Anyway, I need to go out and wait for the dump truck. I need to get these pooches inside so they don't get crushed by gravel. Good idea. Let's go in the house.
Money don't come easy, so most of us are chained to being busy till we can earn a little peace of mind.
So that was perfect timing. While they were unloading the gravel, the guy with the excavator called and said that he's on his way. He'll be here in about 10-15 minutes. So Ty actually ran down to get us all coffee. There's nothing more Canadian than a little bit of Timmy's while doing some yard work. I'm gonna go inside, warm up, and have some puppy snuggles, and we'll catch up with you in a little bit.
What does it mean to be free in this American dream? Oh, life is more than what we've been told it's supposed to be.
So we definitely underestimated how much gravel we need for this, especially for the parking pad, which we want to be a really nice place for people to park when they come to visit. So while he's working his way down the path to the solar field, he's gonna get started on removing all the stumps and all that stuff. I'm gonna go inside, make a quick call, see if we can get a bit more gravel delivered, and hopefully we can get it here before the equipment goes, because I do not feel like spreading that by hand. So wish me luck.
La la let me be. La la let me be free. La la let me be. La la let me be. La la let me be free. Be free. Praise me.
So the excavator just left for the night and it looks so good back here. It's hard to believe it's the same space.
I can't believe all of these stumps were here.
I know, it's crazy. It was fun watching because he'd shake them and all the soil would fall.
Wow.
Quite a few.
Yeah, got my mind turning on what we could do with it.
Yeah.
We could make a really cool garden here, or like maybe put a greenhouse, like all the sunlight.
We could focus on getting the shed and the solar done and then figure this out later.
Well, it's nice to like know and plan what we're doing with the space.
All right, well, speaking of vegetable gardens, we don't have any groceries, so let's go to the store and get some stuff for tonight for dinner.
See, if we had a greenhouse here, we wouldn't have to drive into town right now.
Yeah, and see, if we had solar, we'd have electric.
Fair. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna change if that's okay. I don't know if this country boy can go to town looking like this.
All right, let's go get changed and get some food.
All right. Come on, boys.
In case you're wondering, hey guys, why is it so loud in your truck? That's because we don't have a back window right now. And that's no one's fault in the truck, it's just the way the world works. The other day, we were loading slate onto the truck, and one of us put a piece in and it shattered and shot a piece of it right through that back window. And in case you're wondering, yes, this is our second back window in 1 year. But we don't know who did it. That person has yet to be named. So now we have to drive all the way into Halifax to get a new window. And until then, we drive around with a garbage bag electrical taped on, but the electrical tape has started to come off. So if we go too fast, it flaps like this. But anyway, we're just gonna put on some music a little bit louder because it needs to go a little louder now, and enjoy this drive and get some groceries.
I saw you in the perfect light. I'll never forget the way you looked at me. I could never forget the way.
What are you getting?
I have no idea.
I like that.
Is there anything you want?
Finger foods.
Finger foods. Finger
Like if we
foods.
went to a restaurant and just ordered all the appies.
Yeah, just easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay.
All right.
You are not going to believe how many vegan options they have now.
Really?
Like, out of this world.
Is it surprises or can I know?
Surprises.
Okay.
We'll get you guys at home. This is the thing that I was the most excited about. Vegan mozzarella bites.
What?
I told you.
Oh, we're gonna throw these in the air fryer?
That's what I was thinking. All right, I think we should load a Christmas movie, AKA Harry Potter. I'm gonna actually put pajamas on. I'm like so done with today.
All right.
Do you want to get started on that and I'll get changed?
I would eat these just as is.
You have to cook them, you weirdo.
All right, I'm gonna go turn on the generator so we can use the air fryer.
All right, sounds good.
All right, so food is now ready. We've got matzo sticks, bacon, and avocado bites. Do you want it all right now or just some?
All.
I
So good.
didn't think it was possible.
I know. Way better than I thought it was gonna be. Anyway, we're gonna watch some Harry Potter. We'll see you guys in the morning.
Good night.
Go pee. Good morning. Come on, boys. So Todd's been up for a few hours. He got started on building up the walls of the driveway that we put in yesterday. But I was feeling a little tired, so I stayed inside. The parking pad looks so good.
Oh yeah, it does. I drove over it a little bit with the truck to try and flatten it out and stuff.
So what's the plan? You're just gonna go all the way up?
All the way up, all the way down. We're also gonna go around and we're gonna meet up with the other slate. It's gonna be a lot more trips. Hopefully no more windows.
How's that road, Charlie?
Oh, it's perfect, guys! Thank you so much.
Do you want some help?
Sure, if you don't mind.
I don't mind.
Boom blast, never outlasted. 'Cause I'm always staying on. I move fast and I'm gonna broadcast it. And if you're ready to, then you can come along. I'm gonna get up and move. Get up and move. I'm gonna get up and move. From my feet to my hands, got a body to use. Get up and move. You gotta get up and move.
So much like the gravel, we completely underestimated how much slate we need. It looks really good, but
Well, the project also grew from when we started. Originally, it was just going to be the culvert. Then we said, well, why don't we do the ditch all the way around?
No.
Then we said, why don't we do both sides of the ditch? And then we said, let's go all the way right to the road.
we did not say that. Todd said that. I will, however, say he convinced me to do 2 more trips just now of slate, and we put it all at the front of the driveway and stacked it up to create raised garden beds.
Yes.
Not my idea at all, but they look amazing.
Yeah, like they're still in progress. We need to get soil, but there were just like these sort of mounds at the end of the driveway that we wanted to try and hide and beautify a little bit. So I think it's gonna be nice.
Yeah, he also came up with another really good idea, which was while the
Just on
excavator...
fire today.
You are on fire. While the excavator was here, he got some holes dug so we can install a gate next week. So we're gonna install a solar gate just because when we're traveling again, when COVID is over, it's nice to be able to completely secure the property and just feel a little bit safer.
Yeah, and we had talked about doing this like down the road, but with the equipment here, I mean, the holes had to go 4 feet down, so...
Below the frost line.
Yeah, so this way, like, us doing that by hand would have been so much work. It's here, why not do it while it's here?
Yeah. Anyway, check out these garden beds. They look really, really cool.
Check out my holes.
It's a beautiful hole.
Thank you. So these are the garden beds. There's one on this side and one on that side. And we're gonna put soil behind them this year because the weather is still mild. So this way we'll be a little bit ahead of the game in spring. We just gotta go get plants to put in them when the weather turns back to warm. But yeah, I think it's coming along. I'm loving it.
High five.
It's coming together.
So anyway, we're gonna go do a few more loads of slate so we can continue working on the ditch. And we're gonna end off today's video here.
But if you liked this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe to our channel. It really does help us.
So we will see you next Sunday.
Bye.
Bye.
What do you think of like Riverstone on the bottom?
That'd be really nice.
I just think like that consistency all the way through.
It's a pop.
I think the fact that this much detail is going into the driveway, anyone could tell that it's a gay household. Don't need no pride flag up there. We got a custom slate ditch.